the play, and it is 3rd down and 16 coming now for Mobridge Pollock.
Pass has been working for the most part tonight. That's 3rd and 16. That's what they got to go for.
Yeah, and maybe the game plan now for Mobridge Pollock is, to just kind of hold off this blitz and try to get some screen passes. But right now, 3rd and 16, they got to get something downfield. Out of the gun, Halsey wants to throw. Looks down the middle, and he doesn't have a receiver. He's going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down, and then some. Turns it against the grain, spins out of one tackle, still on his feet, all the way down to the 21-yard line. How about that for Halsey?
That was just good vision. Read all the receivers. Nothing was open. He decided to keep it and ran. He got the first down and a lot more.
32 yards he ran there to get a first down on 3rd down and 16. How about that? So Mobridge Pollock will keep the drive alive and be on the doorstep.
That's big there again, talking about that momentum.
Yep, there you go.
Taking that mo from Groton.
Split slot both ways, spread formation, now Cerny in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Olson. Olson straight ahead running. He is powering his way forward to pick up whatever kind of yardage you can. He earned every step of that one.
They gave him 2 there by the looks of it.
2nd down and 8 coming up.
Isaac Olson, 5'8", 165, deceptively strong.
Yeah.
He just drug 3 linemen.
He's a 5'8", 165-pound Brahma bull is what he is. 2nd down and 8 coming up. The ball just across the 15-yard line of Groton area. Mobridge Pollock breaks the huddle, gets to the line of scrimmage. They are going to go slot receiver over here on the near side, split slot on the far side, and now go with motion. Hand it off to Freeman. No, it's not going to be a handoff to Freeman. It's going to be, big face mask there that they missed completely.
Yep.
Halsey kept the ball himself, and, man, they jerked his neck all the way around that time. I don't see a flag on the play, though.
Nope, they missed that.
Yeah.
Ref was looking right at the play, too.
Yeah. No gain on the play. In fact, 3rd down and 8 coming up.
I guess that face mask was legal, but aiding the runner earlier.
Yeah. They caught that one. They missed the obvious face mask that we're seeing way up here in the press box. Trips over here on the near side this time. Halsey once again out of the gun. Isaac Olson, the lone setback. Halsey takes a snap, picks it up off his shoestrings, now steps around one, and he looks over the middle, and it's going to be intercepted. And a flag on the play, and this one's coming to the sideline. Hinman with the interception. Couple of flags on the play out there.
I think that was might have been a targeting call by the looks of how those flags were thrown. What happened right there?
Well, they're going to talk about this for a second. Well, what are they going to call? Block in the back against Groton area. So they are going to get the ball, but they are not going to get the yardage on the return after the interception. In fact, they are going to take this half the distance to the goal, and they're going to have the ball at their own 6-yard line.
Around the 6-yard line.
And the guys over there on the chain gang they're a little confused right now.
I think so.
It's not 1st down and 8, guys. Come on. 1st and 10 from the 6.
Trying to give them the home spot.
Oh, Lord. All right. Out of the gun again. Doden. He's got 2 slots over there on the far side. And he's going to keep it himself. Gets out of one tackle, gets out of another. Finally is going to be drugged down from behind. 10-yard pickup. Well, I don't know. Was that a 10-yard pickup or was it an 8-yard pickup? Because they gave him 1st down and 8.
Yep.
Confusion all around. So 1st and 10 coming up. We'll just call it 1st and 10.
It
from
looks
the
like 10
19.
now.
Yeah, now it's 10. Oh, Lord. Just when you thought you'd seen it all. Pistol luck, and Doden again. He wants to call his own number. Gets out of one tackle, puts his head down, and is dropped after a little bit of a gain there. Braxton Albers up to make the stop along with Trey Cerny.
They had some good blocks there. As you see one of the linemen pulling down the line. Just opened that hole up so much more.
I tell you what, it doesn't take much daylight for Doden, does it?
No, not at all. Kind of seems like he can turn sideways and just kind of get right through any open that's there.
So Groton area once again comes to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 2 coming up. And Doden is going to be out of the gun. Waiting for the snap, and again, he's going to call his own number. Tries to step outside. He does. He gets to the sideline, still on his feet, and is pushed out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark him back there at the 40-yard line. So move the chains again as Groton area trying to put together a drive right now. It'll be 1st and 10. They're going to have it at their own 40-yard line. So far, this has been all Doden.
Yeah, Jonathan Doden, another kid deceptively fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have seen that coming, 862 yards on the season.
Yeah. Maybe you want to key on him a little bit?
I would think so.
Out of the gun, pistol luck again. They've got 2 slots over there on the far side. And I imagine those guys are just there for extra blocking. Doden this time finds a hole on the left side of the line, and he is brought down. Nice tackle that time, big Parker Mintz. Did I tell you last week against McLaughlin, Parker Mintz got a handoff.
Wow.
He was the fridge.
Wow,
And
there you go.
what did he do? He fumbled. He had it on the 2-yard line, and he fumbled. That's all right. That's why linemen weren't made for running backs.
Exactly. We don't have hands. We have hooves.
Yep. Well, the pistol luck once again out of the gun, and Doden takes his snap now. They're going to hand it off, and this is Hinman trying to get outside. He does get outside, and he is going to be, well, I tell you what, this is going to be a generous mark. It looked like he put a knee down back here inside the 10-yard marker, but they're going to move the chains into Mobridge Pollock territory.
Yeah. Jonathan Doden here went into the half with 12 yards rushing.
Yeah.
I've got him up to 118 now.
Yeah.
And we have
That's what-
4 minutes left in the third
Yeah,
quarter.
a 170-yard carry will do that for you. So 1st and 10 coming up. The ball just barely into Mobridge Pollock territory from the Mobridge Pollock 49-yard line. I formation in the backfield. Doden climbs in under center now. He's got a slot receiver here on the far side. And they're going to hand it off to Shabazz this time. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Shabazz is brought down right away. And coming in to make the tackle that time was, I'm looking for a number here. That was Joshua Norder at the bottom of that stack. Norder has about 18 feet long arms.
That'll definitely get a guy. Yeah,
he reached out there and got him. 2nd down and 10 coming up as the Tigers from Groton area get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to spread it out a little bit here. Split backs in the backfield, spread formation. And Doden this time, wow, that play developed way too slow. As Lucas Hinman was hit in behind the line of scrimmage. And the 180-pound senior was caught for about a 3-yard loss.
I think that was John Keller in on the tackle there.
John Keller. Good to call his name.
Just kind of blew that play up. He did what he's supposed to do as a defensive lineman, followed that puller down, took him right to the play.
So, again, now Groton's going to go with that little bit of a pistol look. And Doden, I imagine he'll be calling his own number here. What do you think?
I want to say so.
He's going to pass. Takes a deep drop now, looks over the right side.
Intercepted.
Nope, they're going to call it incomplete. No, they do say it's. I think the ball came out and hit the ground, but Reese Cerny with the interception.
That was a great defensive play by Reese Cerny there.
Wow, nice job. So, momentum breaker there.
Way to read that ball and come from about 10 yards away and make that snag as he was starting to dive for it.
very impressive as Mobridge Pollock will bring their offense out now. And they are going to come out with the trips formation on the far side. Slot receiver over here on the near side. Halsey once again out of the gun. Takes a look at the defense, takes a snap, and it's low. He's going to have to pick it up, and he is going to be drowned in the backfield by black jerseys.
Looked like it was a little miscommunication on the blocking up front that allowed Groton defensive front to get up there so quick.
Maybe the snapper snapped the ball before the cadence, you think? Maybe, I don't know.
That could be a possibility.
Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12 coming up. And right now, Halsey waiting for somebody to bring the play in. Cerny's going to bring it in from the sideline. Long huddle. They got to watch that back judge. He will start waving his hand, and that means you got to snap the ball before it's delay a game. Split slot over on the far side. Single slot receiver over here on the near side. And now it's going to be motion from Cerny, and there it is. Delay a game.
Yep. Quarterback, you got to do a lot of things. You got to keep your eyes on that back judge there. And if he's throwing his hand up, you got to hurry.
Either call a timeout or get that snap off.
Yep.
And I knew it was going to be a long huddle. They had to get the play in from the sideline, and it came out late.
And that defensive interception there, one thing I just want to say about that, a diving play like that is either going to be really good or really bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if he wouldn't have made that interception as he was lunging and diving, if Groton would have caught that, they'd have had an open way to an end zone.
Right, nobody to stop the receiver. So they go with a trip package over here on the near side now, and a lone slot receiver over there. Here out of the gun is Halsey. Halsey in pressure and down again. They are bringing the house right now. Groton area is blitzing everybody. I think they're recruiting people out of the stands to blitz right now.
Because this blitz attack wasn't there in the first half.
It wasn't.
But that's the thing with defense. You just got to keep on the blitz because either you're going to get tired or the offensive line is going to get tired.
Well, and, when a team's blitzing like that over and over and over again, that's when you pull out the screen play or a draw play or some kind of pitch play that goes a little delayed. So all those linebackers are behind the play by the time it leaves the line of scrimmage. Split slot both ways. Halsey out of the gun, takes a snap now. He's going to call his own number. Not much there.
There was a kind of a little faster draw there.
Yeah.
Looked like maybe a gain of 1.
This brings up a long 4th down, so they'll give it back to a Groton area.
We're at the end of 3.
That's it. After the 3rd quarter on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, our score, Mobridge Pollock 13, Groton area 7. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on KOLY AM 1300.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, we can handle all of your construction needs. Whether it's rock for your landscaping, asphalt for your driveway, or concrete for your new basement, we have all the products and services you need at the prices that won't break your budget. You can stop by and pick up what you need. We also have the equipment to help you prepare for your site if you need it. For all of your commercial and residential needs, give us a call at 845-7213 at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas & More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas & More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas & More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas & More in Mobridge.
I tell you what, a great punt here all the way back, and there was pressure on that punt. In fact, there is a flag on the play, and this might be a roughing or a running into. Timberlake 8, Phillips 6 with 2:45 left in the first quarter. Wow. I told you that was a closer game last week.
You did.
And personal foul. Roughing the kicker against Groton area, and that's an automatic first down and 15-yard penalty. So just when you think that you're turning the ball over to Groton area, they get a bad penalty here, And here we go again.
That is what you need right there. Another score I'm seeing, Sully Buttes up 16-0 at the beginning of the second quarter.
Okay, all right.
And Falkton area up 32-0 at half.
Wow. How about that? There's going to be some big-time 9B matchups coming up, and it's area teams, too.
Yeah.
It's not like they're going to, I don't know. Second round, usually you've got some team you never heard of from somewhere you never heard of.
And I got another one here.
Okay, all right.
Ipswich Edmond Central 6, Canastota Freeman 8.
Wow.
With 52 seconds left in the first.
Man, oh, man, that's a close one. Well, Mobridge Pollock back at it, 1st and 10, and it's spread formation for the Tigers. And another pass play, and this one is going to be a little bit rushed. And I think maybe Halsey is starting to maybe feel a little bit of pressure back there, and he's just rushing his passes.
I think so, yeah.
That one intended to Freeman, and Freeman, by the time he turned around, the ball was over his head.
Ooh, another one I'm getting a notification of.
All right.
Beersford up 14-6 on Sioux Falls Christian.
Wow. Ho, ho, ho. That's a big upset there.
Yes, it is.
Split slot on the near side. Slot receiver over there on the far side. Halsey again out of the gun. Takes the snap. Give it off to Isaac Olson this time. He finds a hole on the left side. Still on his feet. And he's got close to first down yardage. Well, you blitz enough times, you're going to miss a couple of backs coming out of the backfield.
Yes, you are. Are we going to bring the chain gang out again? I think so.
Well, let's see what they're looking at here. Nope, they're going to bring out the chains. So, boys, come on out and stretch them.
Yep.
Got any more scores?
I'm looking. Britton Hecla 34, Potter County 14.
Okay.
So that now it's starting to get that.
That doesn't surprise me. Britton
Nope.
Hecla, we looked at their stat sheet and their lineup on the way up here. Wow. There are some big boys and some speed.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody also told me Britton Hecla has got the fastest 100-meter dash runner in the state.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to stop coming out of the backfield for anybody that has to play them throughout the year.
Well, it was a first down, and finally a break for Mobridge Pollock. As they stretched the chains, it was first down by a good yard.
Yep.
So here we go. Tigers Mobridge Pollock comes out to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go spread, split slot both ways. Again, Halsey out of the gun. This time give it up straight ahead, and it is going to be Olson. Olson, not much there. Good decoy play, though. So Olson put his head down and got back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they mark this. Oh, forward progress was deeper than that. There we go. Back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Tigers long huddle again. They got to get to the line of scrimmage. They got to get this playoff. Still talking about it.
You know, these long huddles are nice, but you really got to get that tempo going once you get up to the line of scrimmage.
Right. Spread again, this time slot receiver on the far side, split slot over here, and Halsey out of the gun. Looking for the snap. He's going to take a deep drop. Now looks down on the right side. He's got a man, and it's going to be just a little bit overthrown. Over the top of the head that time, intended for Reese Cerny.
I'd rather it be overthrown than underthrown.
Right, exactly.
That interception happened. So
there was
that's
a defender on him, step for step. So you expect to, your receiver to make a spectacular catch. Of course, that's their job. But when you underthrow like that and he's got to go through a defender, that's impossible.
Yep, that's really hard to do. But, they wouldn't be throwing that ball if they didn't have faith in him.
Odell Beckham cannot make that.
Yeah.
Anyway, timeout call by the Mobridge Pollock Tigers. We have 10:36 left here in the ball game. Mobridge Pollock leads 13-6 over Groton area. We'll be back in 60 seconds. KOLY AM 1300.
It's football season.
It is, but it's also fall fishing season.
That's right, the fish are biting and it's pretty exciting.
Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right?
If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice.
And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast.
And wishes the Mobridge Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge at 845-3603.
Right out of the timeout, Halsey back to pass, looks down the field. He's got a man open, and it's caught, and it's Reese Cerny. Makes a couple of moves, and he's got the first down plus some. That time, Reese Cerny on a comebacker, and I think the defender was thinking he was going to go down the sidelines again and just kind of kept running.
Yep. They've been throwing that deep all night, so it's about time they get that comeback route going. So,
you know, this is close to the doorstep too. Mobridge Pollock has it first and 10 from the Groton area, 23-yard line. They've had a couple opportunities inside the red zone this second half. They just haven't capitalized on them yet.
Yep.
Split slot both ways. Halsey out of the gun once again. Olsen the lone setback. Halsey barking out signals, takes a snap, now follows Olsen through the hole. He's got a big running lane this time. Still on his feet. He's got close to first down yardage again. And they do give him the first down. 11-yard pickup for Halsey. And it's first and 10. Mobridge Pollock keeping the drive alive. This time they are on the doorstep.
That's good offensive play call. You go to the pass time after time, that's going to open up the run right there.
You bet. And a nice block up front by
Yes,
Isaac
definitely.
Olsen, who has done a lot tonight. He's taken some big-time punishment, still keeping his feet going and making good blocks, too. Split slot both ways. Halsey out of the gun, takes a snap now, gives it off to Olsen. Olsen straight ahead running. He is going to be brought down after a short gain. But again, he is hitting that hole very hard. He's making that linebacker feel it.
He is, yeah.
Just about a 1-yard pickup for Olsen. Second down and 9 coming up. Halsey brings the play in from Coach Gehring and the sideline. Not a long huddle set, but just enough to get to the line of scrimmage, I guess. They're going to go split slot both ways again. Spread it out. Halsey out of the gun, looks over the defense now, is ready for the snap. Here it is. He's going to follow Olsen again. This time kind of splits it outside, turns the corner, and he's got positive yards, but it's going to be short of a first down, I believe. Yeah, about 4 yards short.
Bring up a 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5 coming up for Mobridge Pollock. Actually 5 yards short. The ball is just outside the 10-yard line. But it is third down here. Decisions.
They were in this spot earlier, and they just passed it right for a touchdown. They might go back to that again.
We'll see. Trips this time out to the far side. Lone slot receiver over here on the near side. Halsey with Olsen in the backfield. Looks over the defense, takes a drop. Looks over the right side. He's got pressure, and he's going to be brought down for a big-time loss. Yeah, that was Grady O'Neill in there on the sack. Loss on the play of just about 10 yards. Well, we'll call it 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 12 coming up. Ball all the way back to almost the 20-yard line, 19. Well, we do know that after last week's kicking performance that if we needed to, we could get a field goal here pretty easy. But we're going to go for it instead. Trips out to the far side, split out on the left side. Halsey out of the gun, looks downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be in and out of the hands intended for Fireheisen. Fireheisen that time trying to pick up that pass, and it's just off his fingertips. and Mobridge Pollock will turn it over on downs. Tick-tock, 7:22 left here in the ball game. 13-7. Mobridge Pollock leads over Groton Area, and the Groton Area is going to come out 1st and 10. They're going to have it at their own 19-yard line.
Let's see what happens here. Groton's been able to move the ball, I wouldn't say with ease, but easier than in the first half here. So
yeah.
Let's see if Groton Area's offense keeps that up. We'll see if Mobridge Pollock's defense steps up big time here.
Well, yeah, this is a test for the defense from Mobridge Pollock right now. You're a little tired, you're winded, it's been a long game, and you've got this guy. It's running right now. This is Doden. Doden again with a big-time run.
Gain of 20, I'd say.
Yeah, big gain. They're going to move it all the way up. Actually, about 21 on it. Well, no, they're going to put it on the 40. 20-yard pickup. And all you got to say about that one is thank the Lord for Joshua Norder and also Trace Cerny getting downfield to make the tackle on that one because he would have been gone.
Yep.
1st and 10, Groton Area. And it's that pistol look in the backfield. They're going to fake the handoff again. It's Doden. Doden finds a hole, and right up there to medium is going to be Reese Cerny. Tell you what, Reese Cerny got there in a hurry, but he was driven back even. Look at that. That's a 4-yard gain on a hit that was at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
So not only is he fast, but he's got a little strength under him too.
Yep.
2nd down and 6 coming up. Groton Area makes their way to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go out of that pistol look. That has been the producer right there. Couple of slots over on the far side, like a wing back over here on the near side. Doden again calls his own number, goes straight up the gut, and he is going to be shy of a 1st down, but manageable 3rd down coming up. Boy, look who's coming up on the bottom of that pile. Parker Mintz and also Tucson Freeman.
Good to get their names called.
Yeah, Mintz and I talked a couple of weeks ago about the turnaround in his football career from last year to this year, and it was a lot of conditioning over the summer, a lot of chances in the weight room, and a lot of running on turf so he could get used to, explosion. So nice job, Parker Mintz. 3rd down and 1 coming up. You think they're might going to try a little cadence here? And it's going to be Doden again calling his number. He's got the 1st down, and they are going to bring it across a 45 down to about the 43-yard line of Mobridge Pollock.
Spotted at the 43.
Mount Vernon Plankington 20, Stanley County 14 at halftime. I knew that was going to be a pretty good game. Stanley County actually has some quick, good athletes. Mount Vernon Plankington, that football tradition there. Wow.
Yeah.
Again, Doden out of the gun. He's got that pistol luck. He's got a couple of slots over there on the far side. He's been calling his number out of this pretty much all second half. And again, he calls his own number, and he's picked up by Parker Mintz. And not saying that I, don't like the kid, but if I was going to be tackled, I think Parker would be the last person I'd want to tackle.
Yep.
2nd down, 5-yard pickup on that play.
Jonathan Doden here, he's getting 3, 4, 5 a carry here now.
Yeah, it makes you wonder if they're trying to set something up here where they're going to, fake that one time and go downfield with it. And if not, it's time to run blitz about every down, isn't it?
I would think so.
And a timeout called by Groton Area. And I tell you what, that time, how about Sean Warner? He's not happy making his way out there. He is still yelling. 4:23 left here in the ball game. 13-7, Mobridge Pollock on top. We are going to take it back to the studio. I'm not mad. You're not mad. Sean Warner is. We'll be back in 30 seconds. KOLY AM 1300.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash starting at just $7. Or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
Welcome back here. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Wait a minute. Is that flags? Oh, no, it's not a flag. It's a shoelace timeout. I love shoelace timeouts.
Oh, yeah.
So, 2nd down and 5. Here we go. This time, Doden climbs in under center, goes motion, and he is going to turn around and hand this one off to Hinman. Hinman, boy, I tell you what, he had nowhere to go. He made something out of nothing, maybe got a yard out of that just on the second effort.
Yeah, Hinman really hasn't had anything tonight yet.
Yeah.
5 rushes for 18 yards.
They're going to give him maybe half a yard. It still's 3rd down. I'm going to call it a short 5
yep.
because it really isn't much of a gain there. We were expecting, I think the game plan coming in was to shut him down because he is such a weapon, but he hasn't been much tonight.
No, they've done a good job of shutting him down.
Now got to get a plan of attack on Doden. Here he comes again, this time straight up the middle, and he's got a 1st down.
He just keeps those legs churning. He's able to get that yards after contact, that yak there as they call it.
He picks up 6 yards there. Jonathan Doden, 6'1", 185 pounds, and a junior. No. He's got to transfer. That's for sure. He's got to go to somewhere in Sioux Falls.
Yeah, there he goes.
That's all there is to it. Or either that or North Dakota. We can have him in Ashley, I guess.
Yeah.
1st and 10 coming up. As Groton area gets to the line of scrimmage again, that pistol look. And Doden's had a lot of success with that look right there. Mobridge Pollock shows 8 in the box, and now they're going to go with run blitz. Doden still finds a hole, gets out of 1 tackle, and he is going to be brought down. And again, Norder in on the play, and it's also Trace Cerny.
Down to the 25-yard line.
This is the kind of drive that Groton area wants at this state in the game. Under 3 minutes to go at the 25-yard line.
The guy next to me over here, it's filming for Mobridge Pollock, says that he's happy right now, but if it's 14-13, he might jump out of the booth here, and I don't want to see that. 6-yard pickup for Doden. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Again, the pistol look. And Doden barking out signals. Now is going to take it himself, and again, he's going to fall forward for a 1st down.
It's like another gain of 7.
Inside the 20.
You know, you got to be really impressed, too. Alex Morris that time was 5 yards deep, making blocks in linebackers and safeties back there.
Yep.
And he's a big guy. He is 5'10", 215 pounds. So when you got somebody like that getting to the 2nd level,
You like to see that as a coach. You like to see your linemen getting downfield like that.
we got an injury out there on the field, and they're going to have to get a replacement player out there. Cragen Norder, that's a big loss. He's one of those big guys up front that they've been depending on. He's going to come out of the game.
Looks like he might have been limping just a little bit.
I think he took a hit again from the 215-pound lineman. Tucker Holzer comes in. So Groton area, they've got a 1st and 10, and they've got the ball at the Mobridge Pollock 20-yard line. Out of the pistol look again, Doden. This time, nowhere to go. Good defense by Mobridge Pollock as they get the source of the play in a hurry. 1-yard pickup, and Albers in there on the stop. Also, Isaac Olson came all the way over from the linebacker. What are we looking at? 1:47 left here in the game. 13-7 the score right now. And
it's time for Mobridge Pollock defense to really come out.
They've done it all game. Now they really need to. They've got the pistol look. Again, Doden out of the gun. He's got to be tiring a little bit. He's called his number all night, and this time not Doden. This is going to be a big-time loss on the play. Good job. That is Lucas Hinman, and he is going to get about a 3-yard loss. That'll bring up 3rd down and 11 on that play alone. 3-yard loss. And tick-tock, tick-tock.
You know, a game
Timeout called by the Groton area sideline. Wow.
A game like this, you know, whatever team comes out the winner is going to learn a lot from this game going into playoffs.
Yeah.
This is exactly the kind of game that you want.
Exactly
you don't want those
right.
big blowout games. Well, you do if you ended early.
Yeah.
Refresh your players
Yeah.
for next week. But a game like this is what you need to take into next week and just learn from.
I agree totally, and even though that we've seen a couple of kids limp off both sidelines tonight, we've also seen other kids, younger kids, step up in a huge way. And you know, you think of the most important game of the season. Well, the first round of the playoff has got to be up there in the top 3 because if you lose right now, you've had a pretty good season to get to this point, and all of a sudden it's over.
I'd say every game from here on out is just going to be the most important of your year. You win, you keep playing. You lose, your season's over. For the seniors, your career is done.
Exactly. So we've got a 3rd down and a long 10, short 11 coming up. And Groton area comes to the line of scrimmage. They got that pistol. Now they're going to spread a wide receiver out to the far side. And Doden wants to pass. He's got pressure. He's going to run out of it on the left side, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be a 4th down coming up right here. Nice defense by Mobridge Pollock. And we were saying, boy, a big loss was number 62, Cragen Norder, coming off the field. Well, he was the one that came back out there and chased Doden over to the side where the rest of the defense was working. And the tackle's made. It's going to be 4th down and 9 coming up. Another timeout on the field. 40 seconds left here. 4th down. Groton area's got the ball. Mobridge Pollock has the lead, 13-7. Boy, it's all about hanging on right now. We'll be back in 30 seconds. KOLY AM 1300.
Cut costs and your expensive cable bill and start enjoying unlimited streaming with WRT. Enjoy the area's fastest internet, now available with or without a phone line. Plus, receive a free $50 gift card for Sling TV, Netflix, or Hulu when you sign up for Wi-Fi, increase your internet speed, and or drop your landline phone. Call 845-3100 or stop by the office on Grand Crossing in Mobridge. Make the cuts and gain more with WRT.
Well, I tell you what, momentum. We've seen about, 50 shifts in this 4th quarter alone. Groton area right now, they've got a 4th down and 10 coming up. They've got the ball at their own 20-yard line. They've got a big 1st down here. If they do not get this one, they're going to throw the ball up, and it is going to be knocked away. Incomplete. And Mobridge Pollock will get the ball back, and basically 33 seconds left. They are moving on to the 2nd round.
Big defensive play.
Wow. Nice defense back there. You got to give Reese Cerny and Braxton Albers a big hand. They went up and knocked that one away. And now it's victory formation and take a knee. And Mobridge Pollock will get the win, 13-7 here in Groton.
You know, you can't take anything away from this Groton Tiger team. They came out, they played hard, they faced the adversity being down 13-0.
So, Halsey will come in under center. And takes a snap, takes a knee. And that's it. I don't think they have to take another knee, do they?
Well, it'd be close. I think they do.
Well, they're taking their helmets off right now.
Yep, they're going to call it, I guess.
That is the ball game final score on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. Mobridge Pollock 13, Groton area 7. We've got a little business to take care of. We're going to get out of Dodge in a few moments. Right now, we're going to send it back to the KOLY studio. We'll see if we can find some scores from other games, but we will be back in 2 minutes right here on KOLY AM 1300.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the day at Taco John's.
Attention taxpayers of Walworth County. On November 6th, you'll be asked to vote on the proposed jail bond. I am Roger Thorsonson, urging you to vote no, and here's why. As a retired banker, I know you should not buy something you cannot afford. The proposed bond would be $700,000 per year for the next 30 years, and that's the cheap part. It will also cost $1.5 million a year at a minimum to operate the facility. This is something the Walworth County voters cannot afford. Vote no on the proposed jail bond November 6th.
Paid for by concerned citizens of Walworth County.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
All right, welcome back here. Well, we want to say congratulations goes out to the Mobridge Pollock Tigers as they have won the first round of the high school football playoffs, and they are headed into the second round. We will find out later tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, who they will be facing. But we've got a few things to take care of. You know, there was only 3 scores in this game. 2 of them came in the first half, and 1 in the second or in the third quarter. And that's it. It seemed like there was a whole bunch more. I've got a few more white hairs after this game, but that was it. In the first quarter, Mobridge Pollock scored with 3:11 left in the first quarter. Halsey hit Bryston Gearing on a 13-yard touchdown pass, and the PAT was good, 7-0 at that point. And then Mobridge Pollock, after a fumble recovery, Halsey hit Reese Cerny on a 30-yard touchdown pass. PAT no good, 13-0 at that point. And then Groton Area in the third quarter with 11:05 left in the third quarter. Doden had a 70-yard keeper. The PAT was good, and it was 13-7. That's our final score. Mobridge Pollock wins it. Taking a look at some of the individual stats for this game. It was Doden with 21 carries, 181 yards, leading all rushers tonight. Isaac Olson had 14 carries for 69 yards. Halsey had 15 carries for 54 yards. And let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Geez, I got things flying around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 of 15 passing for Halsey, 1 interception, and 106 yards through the air. And Groton Area was 0 for 4 passing and 2 interceptions. Groton Area, actually 3 interceptions. And Groton Area had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalties, and for a total of 15, 30, 35, 38 yards in penalties. Mobridge Pollock had 7 penalties and 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45 yards in penalties. And so there you go. Tell you what we got to do. We got to pick a player of the game. Brought to you by Merkel's Foods, the star of the game, after we hear right now from Merkel's Foods.
Hi, this is Brian.
And Kristen from Merkel's Foods in Mobridge. Are you struggling to find time to do your grocery shopping?
Shop all our aisles and weekly specials online at merkelsfoodsonline.com.
Volleyball, cross country, and Friday night lights. Save time and skip the line.
Shop online quickly for what you need today, or load up your cart and check out at the end of the week.
Then pay online, give us a time, and we will bring it out to the parking lot.
We don't want you to miss a thing this fall. Shop merklesfoodsonline.com.
Well, it's not it is a tough decision. It's a really tough decision, but it's always nice to give a player of the game to a defensive player. I played 4 years of high school football, and I played defense every year, and I played offense 1 year. So, I mean, it's nice, for me anyway, to give a defensive player of the game. And tonight, a guy that stepped up, wasn't a starter all season, came in for the injury of Jace Chasing Hawk and got to play tonight and had 2 fumble recoveries and an interception. And so we're giving tonight's Merkel's Foods player of the game to Jimmy Richards. Congratulations. What a game, young man. And I tell you what, in my opinion, it was defense that won this game, that held Groton area out of the end zone when they had it down on their doorstep with about a minute 45 left in the game. Defense came through and made some stops and also broke up a big pass play to win the game. So, again, Jimmy Richards, congratulations. Well, we want to say that tune in tomorrow morning, either on AM 1300, KOLY, Star 99, or KMLO. We'll update you onto where everything is going, who's going to be playing where. We'll have that for you in the morning sports. So, I want to say thank you to our sponsors. We have a great list, folks. Hope you get a chance to say thank you to each and every one of them. Gas and Goodies of Mobridge, McClellan Swanson Dental Office, also Heartland Waste Management, Cahill Bauer and Associates, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, Jensen Rock and Sand, Lucky's Gas and More, Bridge City Marina, State Farm and your State Farm agent, Doug Heil, Owyhee Car Wash, West River Telecommunications, Taco John's, Concerned Citizens of Walworth County. Also, the keys to success tonight brought to you by Key Insurance. The star of the game brought to you by Merkel's Foods. The scoreboard all night long brought to you by Vision Care Associates. And the law on the field brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. On your way home from the game, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you, do not text and drive. Better left on red than dead. All right, for Garrett Young and John Schreier, I'm Andy Shue. Good night.
Highway Safety, AM 1300, KOLY Mobridge. Don't text